Hi, I'm Dan Reese, President of Avery Wealth and Certified Financial Planner. Welcome back to our four-part series on whether or not you need an advisor. So today we are going to jump right into the big question to begin with. Do I need an advisor? Or question number one. So as we get into this, we're going to talk about some key concepts. First key concept is let's look at our current financial status and determine if we're ready to work with an advisor. Some folks maybe not quite to that point yet. The next thing is, what are some changes that could affect your finances? We'll talk about those that could create the need for an advisor. Third thing is, we're going to look a little bit about the goals that you have financially and if the actions you're currently taking are aligned with those goals. And that can have play a big part in whether you need an advisor or not. And then we're going to talk about what we call the big five. And if you have concerns in those areas, oftentimes an advisor may be appropriate. So let's jump right into the current financial status. So we split this up pretty simply into three core areas. The first one, are you in the financial foundation phase, which basically just means that you've got your debts under control, you've got an emergency fund in place, you're past that living paycheck to paycheck phase. If you are still trying to build that foundation, you may not be quite ready for an advisor, but something like a Dave Ramsey program might really be appropriate to get that financial foundation set for you. The next area is what we call the savings phase. So you've got that financial foundation in place. Now you're beginning to put money away systematically for your future and for the goals that are important to you. And the third phase is really the financial independence phase, where you've saved for many years and you're approaching or are financially independent, meaning that you don't really have to work any longer to support that standard of living that you've become accustomed to. So if you're in any of those phases, an advisor may be appropriate depending on what you're looking to accomplish. Let's talk about another thing that may create the need for an advisor, and it's changes in your life. So examples of some changes are things like a job change, where all of a sudden you're coming up on new benefits you have to select. Maybe you're leaving some things behind at the old job, like 401ks, or maybe some life insurance that could be portable. If you receive an inheritance, that's a big change that can occur where, if handled correctly, could make a really positive change for your life moving forward. Maybe you're coming up on retirement. There's college costs to pay for a child or a grandchild, or maybe you have to support a family member. Any one of those things could create the need to talk with an advisor. Let's talk a little bit about goal and action alignment. This is a really important topic because we have to make a lot of choices every day. So one of the first things is, how confident are you that the choices you're making are helping you reach those goals, right? If you're not real confident, an advisor may be able to help in that area. Do you sometimes put off financial decisions because you don't fully understand how they will affect your future? I think a lot of us have done that, and maybe another set of eyes an advisor could give you would be helpful there. And would you like to simplify your finances so that you can focus on the things that are most important to you? That's another thing that's kind of a key that an advisor may be helpful. Finally, let's get into the concerns with the big five. So typically, successful families often have similar concerns, and these are 5 of them that we've found through the years. Overall, just making smart choices with their money, from investments to how they buy things like cars and homes, in all different areas along those lines. They often are concerned with reducing their taxes over time. They want to make sure that their family's taken care of if something were to happen to them. They are concerned with protecting assets from being taken through maybe a lawsuit. And they want to maximize any charitable gifts that they're giving over their lifetime. So if any of those things sound familiar, or you're going through changes or things of that nature, it may be helpful to have an advisor. So as always, don't hesitate to ask questions either through the link or set up a quick call with one of the advisors in our office. We'll be happy to get those answered for you. Best of luck and have a wonderful day.